Hello, and a warm welcome back to your fertility counselor. I'm so glad you're here today. And I'm so curious to know how it went for you to explore some of the reflection points that we shared in last week's session. If you didn't listen yet to the last week's episode, don't worry. I'm going to share the 3 reflection points here again, and you can either take it from here or maybe take the time and curiosity to go back to last week's episode. So, number 1, where are you overthinking? Number 2, where could you release a little control? And number 3, where might you give yourself more rest or space? And with that, I mean emotionally, physically, and also mentally. I know that for many of you, those questions might have felt both confronting and comforting at the same time. And that's okay. Healing and clarity don't happen in a single sitting. They are more like layers. We keep returning and gently peeling things back, learning something new each time. So today I want to check in with you on those 3 reflections and then share something that has helped so many couples I work with, taking the really hot topics, those tender, difficult situations or conversations out into nature and walking them out together. So let's start.
Hello, and a warm welcome to my podcast show, Your Fertility Counselor. I'm your host, Tanya Fessler, and together we will dive into all things fertility, offering support, expert insights, and practical evidence-based advice for anyone navigating their fertility journey. So grab a cup of tea and make yourself comfortable. Let's get started.
So let's start first with the reflection points because I'm really dedicated and passionate for you to take them deeper in today. So for your number 1, where are you overthinking? Perhaps you notice certain times of the day where your mind just won't stop spinning. For some of us, it's more in the morning when we wake up, and for some of us, or many of us, I should say, it's in the evening. And that's a really normal situation. It happens to me every now and then as well. Even me, who has tools, plenty of tools from the hypnosis trainings, from mindfulness trainings, you call it out from yogic training, but still, I'm here and sometimes I experience this kind of never stop spinning mind. Maybe right before bed or after a clinic appointment or when you're scrolling online, it just happens. Overthinking is so common on the fertility journey. Just noticing those patterns is already a huge step. On your reflection point number 2, where could you release a little control? Remember, releasing control doesn't mean giving up. It means creating space for life to unfold. Maybe for you that looked like skipping a round of Googling every supplement or trusting your doctor's protocol instead of researching 10 alternatives. For someone else, it might mean allowing themselves a night out without worrying if the one glass of wine will ruin everything. These small acts of letting go are not failures. They are signs of trust and of giving your nervous system a much needed rest. So well done if you manage to do any of these things. On reflection point 3, where could you give yourself more rest? Did you try even 5 minutes of stillness this week, a bath, or a short nap, or just putting your phone down? Rest doesn't mean laziness. Rest is resilience at its best. It's your body's way of resetting and preparing for what's ahead. So I'm still curious to know if you worked on any of these 3 points, and if, then let us know which one worked the best for you. And I continue to read through your emails and your feedbacks and your messages. So thank you. Thank you for sending them in. So as I mentioned, today is really about hot topics and how to deal with it. And now this is really one of my favorite practices for couples navigating fertility challenges to share with you today. Take your difficult conversations outside. So often, when you sit across from each other at the kitchen table, the conversation gets tense. You are face to face, the pressure builds, and before you know it, you're either arguing or shutting down. But when you're walking side by side, something changes. The body is moving, your eyes are looking forward instead of locked on each other, and the rhythm of walking helps regulate your nervous system. And science backs this up. A study published in Ecopsychology in 2020 found that walking in nature significantly reduced stress markers and improved relational connectedness. Couples who discussed challenges while walking reported feeling calmer, less defensive, and more understood. Nature has this grounded effect. It reminds us we are part of something bigger, and it gives your mind the chance to soften. So next time you and your partner have a tough topic, maybe finances, another round of treatment, or feelings of resentment, try this. Choose a quiet park or a tree-lined street. Start with 5 minutes of silent walking to settle your thoughts, and then gently bring the topic into space, side by side. It won't solve everything in one walk, but it will shift the energy. And often that shift is what makes real listening possible. So, the 3 takeaways for this week. Number 1, revisit your 3 reflection. Notice if anything has shifted since last week and write down one insight you didn't have before. Number 2, choose one hot topic, identify a conversation you've been avoiding with your partner. Name it clearly, even just to yourself. And number 3, walk it out. Take that topic into nature this week. Remember, you don't need to solve it in one walk. Just let the rhythm of nature hold the conversation. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Remember, you don't have to do this journey perfectly. You only have to keep showing up with curiosity and compassion. If this episode resonated, share it with someone who might need encouragement too. And if you try a walk and talk with your partner, I love to hear how it went. It has been golden for me and my partner all these years long, and it has been absolutely marvelous to discuss many of these hot topics and find solutions. And as I said, sometimes it's not the one walk that can give you all the solutions, but the continuation of it. So it's not perfection, it's about progress. Until next time, take care of your mind, your body, and your heart. Thank you for tuning in, and see you next week.
Thank you for joining me on this episode of the Fertility Counselor podcast. Remember, you are not alone on this journey. If you need support or have any questions, reach out to us via email at inquiries@counselingconnect.com. Don't forget to follow us on social media at Fertility Connects. We'd love to hear from you. If you want to learn more about us and the services we offer, head to www.fertilityconnects.com. And if you're looking for support beyond fertility, visit www.counselingconnects.com. Take care, and we'll see you in the next episode.